Hello YouTube, this is Turan Han, the author of Genghis Khan Age of Kings campaign updated to Forgotten Empires expansion, and basically I'm responding to Steam Workshop user Sander, who had difficulty with playing some of the missions, particularly mission number 2, which I've dabbled in more by adding new players or changing the trigger work and AI work the most. So, but first, before we jump into that, why I went with this mod campaign was because once the Forgotten expansion hit, I the main thing I wanted to do is update the old classic campaigns like Genghis Khan, Barbarossa, Attila, and others, where there were with more fitting civilizations. For example, in Genghis Khan there are Russians. They were used to be Goths. Now they're Slavs. Same with Poland. They used to be Goths. Now they're Slavs. And in Barbarossa campaign, a lot of the Italian city-states like Verona, Padua, Milan, and Aquileia in Attila used to be Teutons or Franks or other civilizations. Now they're Italians, more fitting. So this has been done in addition with adding a lot of the Forgotten expansion pizzazz, graphics, new units, even Gaia units like bears and camels, and just to freshen up and bring them to the expansion level, and so that people on the expansion don't have to switch out and just can play the campaign. And so that was the initial drive behind creating this campaign. So now Sander has expressed a comment that a concern that the mission difficulty is too difficult, especially on those that I have changed more. So that's why the purpose of these next videos is to give opening moves, not the whole strategy or let's play. If people want that, maybe I'll do that. But mostly the opening moves, how to navigate and enjoy the scenario. How you remember it from then on, while adding some new elements. So I'll cover first mission 2 of Genghis Khan. Next, in the next video, I'll cover Attila the Hun, the first mission, because there was some issue there, and the second mission of Barbarossa, which, like Genghis Khan, I dabbled in more. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into it. So this is there's a missing scenario instruction map. I'm going to add that later once I figure it out. But let's start.
For the war effort.
Now, I've added two new players, and one of them is this Uyghurstan, and he is right now a vassal of the Karakitan, your enemy, right? And whenever you hear that for the war effort, that means with trigger work and with mostly trigger work, not AI, it feeds its economy into your enemy. So it's in your interest to either shut them down or get them on your side. And you start being enemy with Uyghurstan and Merkit. Uyghurstan has produced no military, just economy, so it's an economic power base for these main two, which are from the old. And why I changed this mission? Because this mission to me, from all the other missions, seemed the most boring. It was just you basically against just two people, and that's it. And I found that very boring, and I wanted to add some more both historical and interesting play in this matter. Merkids are like the military vassal of Karakitai, and they have a strong army that either you have to fight or find them, discover them, and have a temporary alliance where you can pursue their quest. If you don't finish that quest, if you tarry too long, they will turn on you and in time against everybody else. So I wanted like a wild card, and that's what they are. So without further ado, let's just go through the motions, and you can see that in the first 3 to 5 minutes, you should be able to control the situation, and if you don't, you'll see the other extreme. And as always, I like to put on fast. I don't know why it never does it as a normal. So yeah, this is the first force you start with.
I spotted a Taichur village to the north. Perhaps the inhabitants can be persuaded to join us.
And now here it's important not to lose any men. So I take my cavalry archers. I hit and then run. A true and tried Mongol tactic. And then I attack, and if anybody gets hurt, I pull them out to kite.
Please don't hurt us.
No kiting needed.
Aid in your blood feud.
And now Tate shoot. I waste no time. This is already 1:35. I go not here, but southwest. And that's, yeah, it's already spoiling where the two new players are, but this is an opening move just to get your feet into the game and show how it works. Here, if I'm fast enough, I will avoid the Merkid Doomstack. Basically, a lot their whole military. To make sure that I avoid them, I skirt over here. I fan out toward these mountains, go through these steps, which I miss, and try to find them. They should be around here somewhere. I want these steps at. So see, I'm enemy with the Merkids. Enemy. Now I'm allied when I finally came here, and the Karakitan vassal Uyghurstan says, "Oh great Genghis Khan, have you come to liberate or destroy us?" So now you have two options. If you select or click on the Merkid Mosque here, then you liberate this vassal Uyghurstan. This is a peaceful option. But if you click on Merkid Stables, you can destroy Uyghurstan. Obviously, I'm not in a position to attack anybody, but I can exploit this temporary alliance to buy me enough time to maybe just outright destroy them, not even bother with their quests. But this allows you time to not only heal, because they're now friendly with you, but see, once I clicked on this, this is the Doomstack I was talking about. They could have attacked you. And so by 340, you can avoid that. Right after this, I'll show you if I don't go here, if I don't seek to make a diplomatic presence. Then, yeah, they will attack by around 5-minute mark, and even then, you can still try to go down there, and as long as you discover them and make a diplomatic presence known here, you can start their quests. However, with Uyghurstan, you can take your time, but with Merkid, if you don't do their quest in time, they may revolt against you and then everybody. So that's why they're kind of like a powder keg. I hope that was helpful to you, and that's how you avoid being basically steamrolled by them too early. See, they're allied now. They don't attack me, and to show that, I will just run where they are, and that's already their quest, and they're not attacking me. Good. And okay, this is other quest. This is the Merkid quest, and you have to find the leopard. He's there, the snow leopard, or somewhere else. And if you don't do that in time, then you'll face consequences. So that's the opening move for this mission. That makes from then on it's more or less standing ground. All right, I hope that helped, Sender, and explore the map from this more stable point. Next, I'm going to cover Attila, the first mission, and the second mission of Barbarossa, which was also changed similarly like this, without introducing new players, just working with the original two players there, Saxony and Bavaria. Okay, thank you.